Yo, family and friends, we're back at it again. Shit talk at its best. And we want to just invite you to subscribe to this video, to like it or share it with others, so we can just get everybody on board with us talking a little shit, and getting it done. We're here with my man Tony. He's chilling out here, and I'm chilling out here. Beautiful fall day is coming. Fall is on its way, fellas.
Yeah, and I want to say to people, the comment section was cut off prior to figuring it out. I didn't know it wasn't on, but now the comment section is working, so you put your little comments in. And we appreciate it. And one thing we're trying to definitely get is the comments. Let us know what you think. I'm getting the feedback that some people like the format that we just freestyling it, we kicking it off the riff, and not having anything written down or ready to come at. But I've heard also that some say we should keep it to one subject, one or two subjects, the whole broadcast. So if you can, give us a little input on that so we can make the decision how we're going to go with this thing, if we should just start formatting it and saying what we're going to talk about before we get there. But other than that, we're going to just start kicking the shit right now and see where we go with this one.
Sound perfect. I'm freestyling. So let me go kick it
Hold
around.
up, D. I want to start off with something from last show.
Okay.
Last show we had, or the last podcast we was talking about voting. We was talking about voting, and I was like, man, I ain't wasting my time voting.
Right.
I ain't going to be going through that because I don't really trust none of the politicians and all of that. Like, either side.
Right.
But I got somebody, if they run, I got somebody I vote for, man.
Oh, don't tell me it's Dr. Umar.
Oh,
no,
no,
I'm just saying,
not Dr. Umar.
Okay,
not Dr.
sure
Umar.
loser.
It's not Dr. Umar.
So you got somebody who would run.
I'm saying if they ran. I'm not saying they would run. I don't even know. They're not a politician.
Okay.
But if they ran.
Wow, Tony. Yes.
Deion Sanders. If he ran for office, I would back that man. Let me give you the reasons why.
Oh, yeah, because I'm going to ask you, is his personality.
And not just the personality. One, he's a winner. He's a bona fide winner.
Okay.
When he does, he definitely wins. And he's did different avenues, baseball, football, and all his life has been winning. So I know he's a winner. Second, it'll be because he gets his team right. He gets his team strong. We've seen what he did through the NFL, and all his teams was winners. See what he did at Jackson State last year. Got them winning.
Yep.
Colorado this year already got them boys winning, man. So I know if he had a party, he would get the people in there that's going to win. He wouldn't get the bullshitters. You couldn't bullshit him and all the lies and all that. He's going to get a winning team together. I see him doing that, so I would say Deion that. And his final third thing that I see that he got, he don't give a shit what people think about him.
Okay.
He don't give a shit them other people that don't like him. He don't, as he say, you didn't make me, you can't break me. And the man got the confidence in himself and the willpower and the strength to go on and do his thing. And yeah, if that man ran for office, I would definitely stand in line
shit
for
talking,
him.
I would support you running for office if that's the case.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, let's get this right.
But no, I don't have the backing that he has. I don't have the backing that he has. I would play his background to Deion doing this thing, so I couldn't even run for the office. But as I'm saying, Deion, I'm saying anybody like him. That's what I'm really saying.
Okay.
Anybody with that type of will and power or will and motivation, that's the type of person I take my time to stand in.
Can he translate that though, Tony? Can he translate that into real policy, real helping, real people?
I don't know. And let me tell you, if he says he's gonna do it, then I'm gonna believe he can do it. But I don't think he's probably even thinking about politics now. He's about football, these sports and all that. So I'm not saying that he could do that. But if he said, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna work this thing out, I think he could do it. I don't think he would do anything just to do it.
Okay, well, you may have a point. But, and your point is well thought out, I'm sure. That's the type of thinker you are. You're a little analytical at times and breaking down. So I get it. I'm saying at times.
I'm just saying.
If y'all don't realize that the Joker's analytical, man. So, but listen, Tony, I'm trying to think if Deion was a politician or he became a politician. It's not as easy as you think it is, or not easy as he think it is. Just bringing the
don't put that on
nonsense.
him. Nah, don't put that on him. He never said nothing about politics.
I know.
You said as easy as he think it is. He never said that. This coming out my voice. That's coming out my mouth. I'm just saying I'm following the leader. That's all I'm saying.
But see, Deion, he and by the way, guys, this football season, it starts tomorrow. I think the football season starts tomorrow, so it's pretty good to have Deion to think about politics. We get it, and everybody understand the way he's rolling now. He's winning, as Tony said. Throughout his whole life, he's been winning.
And that's all I'm talking about. I'm really not even talking about the politics right now. I'm not talking about, like I said, that's not even on his mind probably. But I'm just saying that type of dude is the type of dude I want to back. Whatever he does, I want to back a dude like that.
Okay, I get it. But I'm trying to figure out why are we backing him? Because I know he's a winner and all that. But my deal is that, okay, you're winning at football, you're winning at life. I think he's winning at life. He's winning at baseball and things like that. But Tony, there's a whole market, a whole different breed of winning that I don't know if he discovered that yet.
If that orange guy if that orange guy could get to be president, anybody can. You almost could throw anybody can be president right now. So that ain't even far-fetched no more, man. Everybody thought when Trump was out there, he was a game, it was a fake. He's just out there playing. This is our president, man, and he might be another president again. So nah, you can't. You can't even use that to me. Give me that right now, because I think anybody can do this job. You get the right people behind you, and it seems like it can anyway. So I don't even have that much.
So what do you make about youngsters and senior citizens listen to Deion? I know you would listen to him because y'all are technically in the same age range or whatever. You understand his game that he's playing. Football, you play football and those things, so we get that. But how does he I mean, I understand. I agree with his attitude.
No,
I agree with Deion's attitude, Tony.
No, D, but you really thinking now? Deion ain't thinking about this, so we ain't even got to put Deion to what he ain't thinking about running. Not that I know of.
No, he's not.
So it's not really nothing to really talk about because he's not thinking about. I'm just telling you, that's the type of dude I back. That's all I'm saying.
Gotcha.
So, but I'm not saying we ain't talking about policy. You can talk about if he ever say he running, then you can start asking me about what about his policies.
I thought you were gonna pull Dr. Umar in there as his VP or something. I'm teasing.
That might be cool too, man. That might be cool too.
Brothers teasing. But y'all give us some sort of input on how we can grab a great politician who can work with the youngsters and the middle-aged girls and the senior citizens and the disabled and all of those folks, the LGBTQ. Because you don't know his policies on that.
I don't know his policies on anything.
So one thing can ruin him.
I don't know his policies on anything.
You just know his personality.
That's it, Dale. That's all I'm going after.
Okay, well,
I ain't going
on that now.
Yeah. I don't think he's because we talked last week. We said the best of two evils. That's how we've been voting. People been voting the best of two evils. Well, no, I think it's even simpler than that. Vote for the guy that lied the less. That's all. Just vote for the guy that lied the less. That's it. That's my politics. And there ain't nobody out listening to me because I don't really care about it. But if I was voting, I'd just say who lied the less. I guess I gotta go with it. It's all them lied, but that's it.
But Deion, the chance of him lying it's not gonna be
it ain't no chance. I mean, he's just not a liar. I don't see him as a liar, but that's not here there. Right now,
Deion Sanders, I'm gonna give him a different look. After Colorado starts.
You don't need to look different. Deion ain't running for politics.
I get it, but you on the show here, you're pushing a narrative that
I'm pushing that type of person.
Right.
I'm pushing that type of person. That's
Do you think he exists outside of him?
I
But it don't sound like.
I believe it's other people out here. I don't know 'em. I believe
Right,
it's other
right,
people
right.
that's out here, so I can't put out no names right now.
Would you do it?
Nah.
Okay,
Definitely
okay,
I wouldn't do
okay,
it, man.
okay.
I don't know
Well,
enough about the way. I wouldn't even try to do it because it's so like that, these numbers. Nah, I ain't got time.
Come on, Tony.
I
Come
sit
on.
in the
Come
background.
on,
I
come
wouldn't
on.
mind
We
being
need
in.
you, bro. We need you. And this
Need
is
me
this day. Yeah, just
do
right,
what?
right. We
You
need you.
gonna ask?
We need you to be that voice.
Yeah.
We need you to be that stable and honest and
They don't want that in politics. They don't want the honesty in the state. They don't want that. They ain't what they looking for, man. They looking for the motherfuckers that's gonna follow the rules and the regulations of the people who really run this country. And I already told you, I think, who they are, and you already know.
Right. Well,
anyway.
yeah. I mean, I got a slight idea who they are, who some of them are. But here's the deal. As we go throughout this life, there are going to be many challenges, as you know, and some of those challenges are good, some of those challenges are challenging, and some of those challenges are bad. And the idea is, how do you work within all of those things and come out to do and be what? How do you work yourself through all of that and come out to be what? That says, listen, you know what? I'm living a satisfied life.
It's about you doing. It's about you doing what you want to do in your life. You can't. You can worry about not other people. You can worry about the policies and things that's going on in your neighborhood and in the world and things like that. But you got to focus on self. Really, you got to focus on self. You and your family. And that's and talking about that, it's like I wanted to say something about the neighborhood, us as black people in the neighborhood, that or people that grow up in the neighborhood that has goals and aspire to do things, and then all the hate that we have, with each other, one another in the black neighborhood. We're getting a lot of rain today too,
but I'm covered though, brother. Where I'm
right
sitting at, I'm covered, bro. I don't feel a bit of rain, so thank you very much for that, bro.
So anyway, in our neighborhoods, man, we have that type of thing that we want to do things, but we don't make it happen, and so people hate on other people. And the only reason I see the hate from other people is because they're not happy with their life.
Right.
That's the only reason you would hate or be envious or jealous of somebody with their life. But what I would give you, man, is that if you've been doing the same thing for years and you ain't got to where you want to be at, you need to do something different, because doing the same thing ain't been getting it for you. Everybody got a plan, and when the plan comes together, it's great. But when the plan doesn't come together, you gotta switch the plan up.
Where do you start though? Where do you start? I mean, there's a plan, and you get who gives you that roadmap to say, you know what, I'm gonna blueprint this thing. I'm gonna make sure that it's. But
you got to get that yourself.
That gotta come from you.
That come from you. You got to.
I think the word is endogenous, folks. Maybe that's not the word. Like adrenaline that's already in your body or whatever. Yeah. Where there's an action, there's a reaction. I may be totally wrong. Correct me, but I mean.
It's got to come up in you. You got to see the life.
You
growing up, as you come up, you learning things. You learning things. If you listen to your parents, and a lot of kids, want to listen to their parents and do the things they tell you to do, but you learn from social media and all that stuff. And you gotta say, man, this way I'm gonna make it. And like I said, cut the rich and famous.
Yeah.
Kill that out there. I want to be rich and famous. Kill that. Let's stop that. We want to be happy. That's what we want to be. We want to be in life happy. So it got to come from you and say, my plan, I know how I'm going to do this.
Happy.
What's that?
Happy is happy.
Oh, okay.
What the hell does that entail? What does it mean? Is there any such thing? Where did the word come from? What happiness? Who picks that up and say that, you know what, I'm happy? Because I can tell you right now, I could be walking on the beach and be just happy. Or I guess what they call this word happy. But it's so
happy.
broad,
No, happy with life. Your life.
But
happy with your life.
What does that mean? Because I get what you're saying, happy with my life, but what is so broad, the word happy, that it can cover so many areas that can you really get there?
Yeah, we all can cover get there. I mean, I'm happy.
Okay.
Now, so within my own confinement, as I say, I'm happy. But do I have things I talk about that I say that ain't right?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't have anything. That doesn't stop my happiness, because I can avoid all the other things out of my life with stopping me from being happy. So I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's that broad a thing as saying someone is happy with their life or not. I don't know why you think it's so broad to be happy with your life. What do you mean it's so broad?
It changes. It can change from one institution to another, career path to another desire.
You mean
it's like
you say you could be happy and then not be happy, or you can be happier?
Well, I don't know. I don't know even how to get there.
You don't know how to get to happy?
I know how to get there what I'm saying. Well, I know I just said I didn't know how to get there, but what I'm saying is happiness was everybody, not one person. Everybody is different. Every single person, their happiness is different.
And you gotta know what's gonna make you happy.
And I'm wondering, where is it that we say, okay, enough is enough. I'm so happy. I don't need to get more.
So happy, yeah.
Well, I'm just saying.
And that's another. That's another.
But
I don't know the so happy.
But you
I don't know that.
Okay, you happy.
I don't know the so happy. I'm so happy that. Nah, I don't know that.
So happy means you don't need no more.
Yeah, and I don't know getting in there. If you want to talk about getting the so happy, I don't know how to get the so
you don't know how to get the so happy.
I don't know how to get the so happy. That's a perfect. That's almost like a perfect world.
But that's the
or
ultimate,
something.
right?
Nah, that's fantasy. Perfect.
So okay, so it's no so happy.
It's no perfect. I don't think it is. I mean, somebody could think it's wrong. I think so happy may be equivalent to being perfect, and I don't know nothing that's perfect.
I don't know anything's perfect either. But what I'm saying is that if you're happy, and then you're like, man, you know what? I'm just so happy. It's just like it's a bump above happy.
You could be so happy for something. For something.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
that.
Some people just happy. Your child could graduate and you could be so happy. You never thought they were going to even get out of grade school. You could be so happy. So that's a day. That's a feeling for that time. So happy. This is my interpretation. That's it.
And I don't know what
I'm trying to figure out. Would be something that you see right then and there and be, man, that just makes me so happy to see you doing great or something to that effect. But to live a life and your whole life, you just say, I've been so happy all my life.
well,
I want to meet you. I want to meet that person and tell me how they did that. Tell how they've been so happy all their life. I can feel you being happy, but so happy now. That's another word we.
So you start from what point of happiness? The bottom, and then now we here.
I don't think it's no levels of happiness. I think it's just one happy.
That's just one happy.
Right? That's all. That's what I think.
Okay.
I don't think my happy different than your happy. You might be happier for something than I'm happy. I might don't care that you just bought you a new whatever, and you could be happy, and it ain't gonna make me happy because it's yours. So.
Is it okay to be sad?
For what?
Anything.
Yeah, you lose.
And I'm saying, is it okay to be sad?
Yeah,
so it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be happy.
You lose family members all the time. You lose things. Yeah, it's gonna make you sad. Yeah.
So Tony, what's the ultimate prize? Where are you trying to get to this happiness, right?
That's it.
That's just it. This is the happiness.
That's
where you go left, you go right, you go straight, you go back.
As long as you happy in your life.
As you happy.
As long as you happy.
Now I'm gonna hit you with this one. So as long as you're happy in your life, right? What if you not?
That's what we was talking about. You got to find another path.
You got to find another path.
That path you on is not getting you to where you want to be. It's
what
the
if you
same
get there
thing.
And you say it's not where I wanted to be? I'm sorry to cut you off, but what you mean? What if you say I'm going another route? I'm gonna take this other road, and damn, it ain't making me happy like I was going to be. So you go again?
You go again. Okay. That's what this world is. You got to keep striving.
Okay.
Keep striving till you get to the point that you are happy. As I was trying to say, with the fact that you keep doing the same thing over again, expecting different results, that's insanity. You know, if I got when I was talking about guys that grew up in the hood or whatever, we grow up and they saying they gonna get this and they gonna get that, and they doing the same thing over and over again. Man, ain't nothing changing. You still suck. It's because you doing the same thing over. Ain't nothing gonna change when you do. It's time to make a U-turn, detour, left turn, right turn, something else. Got to be a little something else in there. You can't keep doing the same thing and think you're gonna get a different result. It ain't gonna happen.
I made $1 million and I'm happy, right?
This is scenario. Your scenario.
This is my scenario. My scenario. I made $1 million and I'm happy. And something changed in my life where I lost that million, right? So now I'm not happy. Is it kosher to revisit what made me happy before, which was that money, or should I go for another happiness that's less financial, but my heart is happy? I met a woman, I met a girl, or I'm dating somebody, or you know what I mean?
Well, my thinking now, if money's the only thing making you happy, then you already fucked up. If that's the key to your happiness is only money, then you already fucked up. We got a lot of million and billionaires that fucking ain't happy. Who just got divorced? Was it Jeff Bezos, one of them guys who got divorced? I mean, money don't make. Ain't Steve Harvey and his wife getting ready to go through a divorce or something, and she was cheating with the help and shit, and money. Yeah, so if money is what's making you happy, you fucked up. So that's my thinking. So I wouldn't even put it on $1 million to say, money pay your bills. Yeah, make you feel good for a while, right? It'll make you be alright. I ain't got no bill problem.
So why is everybody on it though?
Because that's what it is. Everybody thinks that money is the key to everything. That's what we think. I want money. I ain't gonna never turn no money down myself. If somebody brings me the right thing, the money, but I'm not gonna do anything for money. I'm not gonna sell my soul for money. I'm not gonna hurt nobody for some money. I'm not gonna do those type of things, but I ain't gonna never turn down for money.
But that decision is made every day. People hurting jokers for selling their soul for money.
Yeah.
I mean, I have that, you know.
But that never lasts, though. That's always
it ain't gonna
problem.
last. But I mean, it kind of is what it is. You know, it ain't gonna last. And for me, you wonder why. You say, well, why is this so? Why is this continuously happening? Where it seems as if dudes and young ladies are selling their souls for something. Maybe money, and maybe drugs, and maybe a relationship, and maybe a job, and maybe something else.
Yeah.
Who knows? How you interpret it?
All this thing.